Hey everyone! Today, I want to talk about something a lot of us can relate to, growing up. Specifically, the lessons I've learned in my 20s and 30s. Now, these years were a time of growth, mistakes, challenges, and of course, learning. So, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, or beyond, I think these lessons might just hit home for you too. Let's dive right in. Here are the top lessons I learned in my 20s and 30s. Trust me, it's been a journey. In my 20s, I spent a lot of time seeking validation from others. I thought I needed to prove myself, to be someone I wasn't, to feel worthy. But in my 30s, I realized that true peace comes from within. Self-love isn't about being perfect. It's about accepting yourself, flaws and all. Embrace who you are right now, today. That's when you'll start living authentically. One of the most eye-opening realizations came when I hit my 30s. Time is so precious. In your 20s, it feels like you have forever to figure things out. But as you get older, you start realizing that time flies, and how you spend it really matters. Use your time wisely. Invest in yourself, your relationships, your passions. Don't let time slip away without making the most of it. In my 20s, I used to care a lot about what others thought of me. I wanted to fit in, follow the normal path, get the job, buy the house, check all the boxes. But in my 30s, I learned that my journey is mine, and not everyone will understand it. People may have opinions, but at the end of the day, you're the one living your life. Don't let others' expectations hold you back from following your own path. Let me tell you, I've failed plenty of times. In my 20s, I thought failure was something to avoid at all costs. But over time, I realized that failure isn't the end of the road. It's part of the process. Every time I failed, I learned something new. In fact, some of my biggest lessons came from moments where things didn't go as planned. Failure isn't something to fear. It's something to embrace. It's where growth happens. Whether it's friendships, family, or romantic relationships, I've learned that maintaining meaningful connections takes work. It's not always going to be easy, but when you invest time and effort into your relationships, they become some of the most rewarding parts of life. Be there for the people who matter, and don't take them for granted. These connections are what make life so special. When I was in my 20s, I thought I had to figure everything out on my own. I didn't want to ask for help because I thought it meant I was weak or not capable. But as I got older, I realized that asking for help is actually a strength. Whether it's a mentor, a friend, or a professional, asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of wisdom. No one has all the answers, and reaching out is part of growing. Let's talk about money. In my 20s, I thought money was the key to happiness. But as I entered my 30s, I learned that while money isn't everything, financial stability does give you freedom and peace of mind. Having financial goals, saving, and planning for your future is important. But remember, the real joy comes from living a life with balance, not just a bank account full of numbers. Life isn't linear. You don't have to stick to the plan you set in your 20s. If you change your mind, that's totally okay. In fact, it's encouraged. Change is a sign of growth. Whether it's your career, your passions, or your goals, it's okay to evolve. Embrace that transformation. Who you are today doesn't have to be who you were 5 years ago. In your 20s, you might doubt yourself more, question your instincts. But in your 30s, you start learning to trust your gut. It's one of the most important lessons I've learned. Your intuition knows more than you think. Trust it. It's there to guide you. Whether it's making big life decisions or just navigating daily life, your gut has your back. And finally, in my 20s and 30s, I realized that life isn't just about the big milestones or future goals. It's about enjoying the present moment. Take a moment to appreciate where you are right now. Life is happening in this very moment, so don't wait for the perfect time to be happy. Enjoy today. So those are the lessons I've learned in my 20s and 30s. Some were hard-earned, some took time, but all of them have shaped me into who I am today. If you're in these years, or even beyond, just know that it's all part of the journey. And if you haven't learned all these lessons yet, don't worry, you'll get there. What lessons have you learned in your 20s or 30s? Share in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more life insights. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.